Okay, I want to show you guys the affidavit generator, and we still have some work to do, but it's looking pretty fire. So I just want to show you. Let's say we have a successful service attempt, and let's say it's done right now, 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, and personally accepted documents at the door and confirmed identity. And let's say it was successful. Oh, the address didn't show up here. 1, 2, 3. Let's say it was right there. All right, so we're going to go save attempt. And now our attempt shows up here inside the timeline. And then we'll go ahead and create affidavit. So once you create affidavit, generally, if I did this the right way all the way through, it would recommend, you'd have a little red bar that would recommend the proof of service type. This is also like this one's a Missouri or a Mississippi case, so it's kind of a weird one. But over here on the left is where you have all your templates. And there's templates created for every state and uploaded. You can see Texas has a couple. California has probably the most. For example, California, small claims, right? You get your small claims case. You got your family law. You got your declaration. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Your declaration of service. This is like a generic pleading paper type that California likes. You get your notary attachment. So that's the idea. You have your different ones. I like the nationwide one. It's one we just threw together to like give the basic data, basic information. And I can see that this one was actually created in error. I see a 1 here, which is what it's supposed to do because it's saying how many attempts were made. But actually, that's not what's supposed to be here. What's supposed to be here is something else. So if we want to change a template, you simply click on Template Builder. It'll let you edit any one of the templates we've created to match what you want. And it looks like my team mapped this out in not right. So it says total attempts. Let's get rid of that. Click on this X. And then let's come over here and add. Let's go down to attempts. Final attempts, all attempts summary. That's what we're looking for. So what you do is you click it to activate it, and then you just click anywhere on the affidavit for where you want to place it. Okay, so I want to place it right here. But then I'm going to grab this bottom right corner until the arrow looks different. See how the arrow changed from like a grab tool to an arrow tool? Once it changes to that, I can drag this. Okay, so I want to drag this because I want the diligence to fill that space. And then I'm going to hit, so I could save this as a draft, but before I do that, because I made changes, I'm going to basically folder it. I'm going to say, I want this to show up as nationwide personal service. I could add tags so that it'll automatically recommend it. Negative tags if it should never show up for this particular type of document or whatever. So anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to affidavit generator, and I'm going to see now it says the correct details. All right, so that's basically giving you an example. Maybe I don't like this space. The space feels a little off right here. I could come over here, click template builder. I can move this up. Go back to affidavit generator. I need to move it up more. There you go. A little aggressive here. Okay. So you can change it, you can edit it, you can do different things, whatever it is you want to do. I think I might have a new field for this. This is something that they put together here. That's if you're trying to get rid of a field, you have to make it bigger so you can see the red. Okay. All right. So now for some of the cool stuff. So So this is I feel like this is what should every software should offer, like, as a default. Why? Because process serving, when you have to create an affidavit, like, you have all the different state affidavits. You don't want to have a different affidavit, but the states require it. Some states require that you use a specific affidavit or the court will reject it. So that should be a default, and it's not. And this is why I created my own software, because I tried to get a proof of service from one of these other software companies, and they refused to do it. They're like, we can't help you. So we're so so I it is what it is, and so now we're here, and I've created, with the help of my beta testers, the greatest process serving software known to man and will ever be built. And so, what I want to show you is some other things that, like, I wish I always had as a process server. Okay, so we're just going to really mess this up here. We're going to add a bunch of things here just to show you all these form fields. So one is, you can see I created a cool guy snippet. I'm actually going to create a new one for you. So if I click on text, I can create a cry boy, cry baby snippet for me crying about them not making me an affidavit. Why cry, cry, cry. Okay, so I'm going to save it, and now it's there. So anytime I want to add it to that bit of text right there, that why cry, 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 and I want to add it right here, I just click here, it'll activate it, and then I click where I want it. Okay, that's where it's going to show up when you print. Okay, to move it, currently you have to go right on the top line and click, and you can move it around. Okay, you can put it wherever you want it. Boom. Okay, wherever you want it. And we'll put the other one too, the cool guy one. We're not just crybaby, we're also cool. Yeah, there you go. All right, all right. Okay, let's play around with. So yeah, same thing with notary blocks. If you have a specific notary block, you can actually categorize them too. Looks like I didn't categorize this one. If I want to edit it, I can click on edit. Let's categorize it notary update. So now if I click on notary, it's basically foldered, it's categorized. So that's cool. If there's certain images, like maybe my logo, that I want to be able to add here, then I can do that as well. I can click on image. I can click on image, and it's just general. Okay, but then I'm going to say logo. Maybe I want to have my logo here, and then let's see, 123's logo. Let's see if it's on here. I don't know if it's on this computer. Let's see. Yeah, it's right here. So maybe I want to add my logo right here. Let me hit save. So anytime I want to add my logo, I can just go boom. Is it okay if I over deliver? Well, of course, you probably don't want to put your logo on your affidavits, but if it's a generic affidavit that's like just showing diligence, I think it's pretty cool. What's the court going to do? Like, why is his logo here? Well, it's his declaration. Okay. So that's cool. You can save that. And that's it. So you got these are all of your cool inserts, snippets, I call them, that you can use, which is pretty neat. And then you can come up here. Let's say you have, these are the ones you'll probably use the most, is like you just have some custom text you need to add. Just click it, click here, and say cool. Now it looks weird because it's got the blue, but that's just so you know it's custom text, and you can. I wish that you could grab somewhere easier, but you basically just have to, and I could change that eventually, but for right now, you just hover over the top line and you can move it around. Okay. So cool. Michael Reed is cool. There you go. Boom. Michael Reed is cool. Michael Reed thinks he's cool. There you go. All right. And then you could go a check mark. A check mark is basically the same thing as a checkbox, but I might remove checkbox. Checkbox is so that you can map out the areas that might have a checkbox. But if you hit check mark, you can just like quickly add a check mark. That's the idea. Let me just see. Mike is yeah. Every time you want to add it, you have to click it. So check mark. Mike is cool. True. Check mark. Right. Um, signature and initial fields. Sometimes documents have more than one place to sign an initial. So signature date, it always shows up when you sign. Custom text. I already did custom text. Text box. Let's see. Check box. Yeah. Oh yeah. So the check box is interesting, right? So a check box, when you place it, it's invisible. Yeah. So kind of like my charisma is invisible. But as soon as you get around me a bunch, you notice it shows up. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So check boxes are invisible until they're checked. And check marks just show up instantly. I added this because some people were having issues. They're like, but I can't see it after. Let me show you how you see the check box. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you right now. You hit template builder. This is all the places that I just put a checkbox. Isn't that crazy? The green ones are check marks. Yeah, you can just click on delete. You want to get rid of them? Just click them. Click delete on your keyboard. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of these. Okay. Now you might wonder, like, well, isn't it? Didn't you just mess all this up? No, this is saved on the admin side, and it's a template, and so you can feel free to hit save as template right here. Let me just go save as template. Uh, okay, let's see if that one shows up. Test with a bunch of T's right here. So anytime I want to use that template, it just shows up. I need to add the ability for you to delete your own templates. I know it's in my spec somewhere, but anyways. Oh yeah, here's delete. But if you hit delete, I think this might just delete this proof. Let's see. Yeah, it's just trying to delete this affidavit, not the template. Yeah. So we'll put a little trash can over here and then a confirm delete. So I'm constantly making updates and changes to this. The whole purpose of this is to just continue to iterate, make this. I will tell you, like, this is some fun tools and some different things that are going to make your business more professional. You'll be able to find the exact affidavits you need based on your location. Florida has a ton of affidavits as well. And they're already mapped out. Like, my team has already went through and mapped out plaintiff, defendant, case numbers, all this kind of stuff. Anywhere that something is mapped out that doesn't have any data, but they tried to map it out, it'll be in red. And when you print it, it won't show it. It won't show the red, but it's just showing red to try to help you out. So, like, if this is a case number, what's the division? Maybe it's the civil division. Maybe it's the family law division. I don't know. Every state calls things a little bit different. So, don't expect it to be completely filled out all the time, right? So civil, boom, boom. Here's your name automatically filled out as the server. Okay. Yeah. So Michael Reed, my server. Interesting. Interesting. Florida did it like this. Yazoo. Okay. Anyway, you can see it's filled out for you. And then so you can add check marks. You can say, well, I'm actually a certified process server. And I received the order and I want to like fill out some more information. I can go, I received the order for the documents. You're just going to place your own custom text here. All right. Because we don't know, like, how would we know all of the details? So we're not going to like map out everything. Like, so this is where you add some custom text and you go, I received the documents for service on July, 5th, 2025, that's kind of the idea. and then you can move it around. I showed you how to do that a minute ago. Okay, that's the idea. How did I serve it? I served it personally, of course. Is there another way? Actually, did she already do this? Ah, she already did it. How funny. She already put check boxes. So sometimes you don't have to put check boxes. Like, it looks like she already put them. Yeah, she already put check boxes. My team. Well, Edge is the one that's doing this for me right now. So she already put check boxes. You don't even have to do them. I was saying to do it, but you actually don't have to do it. So there you go. Personal service. This is the person we were serving. This was the service address. If I don't like the way something's showing up, I can just click here, go down to it. The address is a little closer to the line. You can actually make this smaller too. There you go. That looks a little cleaner. Personal service. Here's a description. So, there's your checkbox is already there. So now you just need to come add your custom text fields. Additional comments. I certify under penalty of perjury. All right. So now let's say, this is a notary. So here, Mighty Notary is launching here in the next couple weeks, and you'll be able to send for notary or to save and sign. There will be a launch notary, and you'll be able to get this notarized right away. And if you're a notary and you want to notarize your server signatures, you'll be able to do that as well. So let's go ahead and hit sign and save and see what this does. So you can save a signature. This is saved in your user settings. Every user, including sub users like office staff, different people have their own signatures. It's all verified with compliance. We use SignX compliance X509 certificate. So like it's all legitimate where the courts can verify it. And we actually have up here, you can, so it's signed. It's completed and signed. There's your signature. I didn't even look to see where the signature field was. But it does need to be notarized, it looks like. So, but that's just to show you an example. And then what happens is I wanted to show you really quick before I X out of the affidavit generator. Over here you have attachments. So if there were any photos, I didn't add any photos to show you, but if there were any photos, I could add them. I could also add an exhibit page, which I'll show you in another video another time. But if you add an exhibit page, you can add any of the up to 6 photographs from the last attempt. So if the last attempt was successful and you added 6 photos, like the house, it's meant for like evictions where you do a lot of posting and post to the door and all of their occupants and all this. It'll put up to 6 images on the exhibit page, on the first exhibit page when you click it. So if I'll just click it to show you. Boom, it shows up. Exhibit A shows you the date and time of the attempt, and then your image right here. So let's go ahead and and then the timeline. So a history timeline. It's because I messed it up with the exhibit, but it's already been signed. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and just save it. All right. So now it shows up here as your signed affidavit. You can send it to the client. You can preview it. You can download it. It's all right here. And the thing to understand with the affidavit generator is it's a work in progress, but right now this is the first iteration of it that is complete. I could say it's complete. We're going to keep building on it, but you're able to generate affidavits. I didn't even show you how you can upload your own affidavits. So let's go back to Nationwide. Oh, it's kind of hidden right now. Oh, I got to fix my scroll feature. You see what I mean? Like there's still bugs that I got to figure out. But this down here is your upload button. You just click upload and then you can upload an affidavit. And that's it, folks. Thanks so much. Take care. Be safe as always. Live mighty.